he was able to get it in time to that guy crossing through and gained 20 yards up to the 40-yard line for a first down. Good play.
And that was Alden Barreras on the tackle there. He was the last line of defense there between the runner and the end zone.
Oh, they're bringing it back, though, it looks like.
Oh, was there a hold?
There's a flag. Maybe a legal procedure there. There was a lot of movement in the offense. I can easily see that might have been an illegal procedure or too many men moving at the same time.
It's a sloppy play on both sides of the ball for both teams tonight.
Agreed.
Especially this late in the season. I mean, this is LOA's last game. And as Greene County's second to last, they should have these things cleaned up.
Ooh, this is a 15 or 10 at least, man. So it's a holding. It's a holding, perhaps.
So they're going to be on the 9-yard line. Or I guess the, what are they? The 11?
Looks like the 11.
11 or 12. All right.
It is first, and they're not even putting it on the scoreboard. Okay, here's the handoff to the left side, and good game.
And it was
breaking tackles. Breaking tackles. No one knew that he was stepped out of bounds. He stepped way out of bounds.
He did.
Way early.
And the LOA player was still trying to tackle. Because he was still running, the LOA player continued to tackle him after the whistle was blown. Coach Robinson wanted a penalty on that.
You're not going to get it, because
But that was still, that was a long run that LOA had bodies there to defend, and they just didn't tackle him.
Yep.
So he got about 8 yards there.
So it's 2nd and 11 or 12, and you've got 3 men out on the right side. There are only 2. Now, there are 3 defenders there now, plus a safety over to that left side, or that right side. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if they hand off to the running back over to the left, although now he's in motion going out to the left flank. So his quarterback's alone. They throw a screen out to the right, and they've got a lot of room, and there's a flag that's going to probably be something on the offense.
Yep, it's going to be a hold. Number 17 for LOA, Luis Rodriguez, again, had his hands up in the air looking at the ref like his jersey was all stretched over all around his pads. He was being held, so that's going to get pulled back.
Dontrell Grable on the run. He's had a lot of good touches.
He made some
in this
moves
first quarter.
It's a shame that whoever that was that caused the hold took that play away from him, because that was a good play.
Yeah, surprising speed that he has. Again, I think with the shifting, as we heard from some of the people on this side of of Greene County's team here in the booth where we are, that they have been moving people around to different positions, and I think they're finding, the guys that can really run fast and putting them in the right spot.
Again.
And up the middle for a decent gain. Looks like about getting back where they were to near the original line of scrimmage.
About the 20. Yep.
So it's back to now. It's 3rd and 10 on the 19.
3rd down 10.
There's a snap, shotgun rolling left, and he's looking for someone to throw to. Can't really find it. He decides to keep it, and he only gets 4 yards. It'll be 4th and 6. Kind of got slammed down pretty hard.
Tackle made by number 52, Christian Robbins.
So big 3rd down stop, but right now the offense is still on the field for Greene County with 4th and 5 to go. 4th and 6.
As we have, he's stepping back, though.
Yeah.
QB stepping back to punt.
Yeah, as we mentioned, Landon Garrettson, the quarterback, is also the punter. But you never know. Like him stepping back, he faked one last week.
That's right. And LOA rightfully is putting 2 men out on the wide receivers on the outside. I would assume he's going to punt this so deep in his own end zone. And he is. And that's going to land at the 45 and roll forward and get down at about the 35. So First and 10 for LOA.
Yeah,
Down
LOA
7-0.
And LOA again gets a good stop. They were aided by a couple of penalties by Greene County. But now we got to see LOA move the ball if they want to tie this game up here. About 10 minutes left in the half. Lincoln County real fast up 21-6 over Warren County. Morgan County up 14-0 over Pike County. And LOA coming out of the huddle.
Plenty of time to have a drive here. Quarterback under center, man in motion to the right or to their left. Another man in motion after he got set, and that's a nice handoff up the middle. Is that Stembridge?
That was Stembridge again. He gets about 5 yards.
And that's a nice play. So had a man in motion to the left wide receiver who set up in a flanker position, and when he set, then Stembridge started to move and had a running start to get that pitch from the outside. Good play. Good play design. Good 5-yard gain. It's 2nd and 5.
And if I were LOA, I would run plays like that all the way down the field.
Yeah, they've got to create some motion and get some things open. Too much clogged up into the middle, and Greene County has a size advantage that's going to make that hard to do. Okay, here's a similar play. You can't do the same thing twice.
Yeah.
You can't fool them twice. That ends up being
and just really bad blocking by LOA.
Nothing. I mean, he was handed off. He had 3 guys on him right away. So that's a loss of 3, and now you've got, or loss of 2. They generous spot, frankly. That puts it with 3rd and 7. I think you got to roll to the wide side of the field and throw, because I think that will be open. Everybody's clogged in on the defense and offensive side together. I think you've got a chance if you can roll out to the right with the wide side of the field. Let's see. Let's get a man in motion to the right. No, go man in motion to the left, but they're rolling right, so they are doing that. He's got some spot. He's going deep, and he's got a guy wide open.
He caught it.
It's caught. It's beautiful.
That was number 20, John Harris Funderburk, with the big catch down to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that was a little underthrown. Otherwise, that would have been a touchdown. He had a 5-yard lead on the defender, who ended up being able to close by the throw being a little short, but nonetheless, a very big gain, and they have the ball on the 22 of Greene County.
Right, so Jake McDonald is on the sideline now. CJ Stembridge running the play in, so it looks like they're probably going to go with that wildcat we've seen LOA run before. Now, last time they tried to run this, it ended up being a bad snap and a penalty. Let's see what happens here.
So he's got 3 blockers in front of him already set up. That's going to be going to that right side, you'd think. And it is, and there he goes, and he doesn't get much at all, but he got 4. It's simple 4. That's a good play.
Looked like number 7, Jaquez Hull for Greene County, was ready, and he was already in the backfield almost as soon as it was snapped. It was a nifty, quick-footed move by C.J. Stembridge to get anything.
Now they marked it back on the 20. It looks like they only gave him a couple yards on that. But yeah, that was a good play. And that was, they've got, it's 4-down territory here. They've got a great kicker.
I was about to say, Leo's warming up right now. They're in his range, well in his range.
They've got a great kicker. There's a snap up, a handoff up the middle.
Oh, good little run.
Very good run. That's a gain of probably 6. It looks like it's going to be 3rd and 1.
That was 19, Alden Barreras there. And you could tell Greene County was keyed up on C.J. Stembridge. They didn't watch for the fullback dive there.
All right, well, it's just on the inside of the 12-yard line.
It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, so this is 4 down, I would think, although you wouldn't want to leave points on the board if they end up stopping them here. Let's see what happens. There's a handoff. No, fake, and McDonald keeps, and there's nothing there. Interesting if they choose points
I was about to say,
go for 4th
this is
down.
going to be a big decision because you're 4th and 2. You're in Leo Enestros's range, but that would make it 7-3. It does look like they're going to go for it right now.
It does. Because in comes Sembridge, and yeah, it does look like they're going to go for it.
I mean, I don't know. I think I go for the points here. Normally, I'd say go for it, but when you've got a kid like Leo Inostroza and your defense has played well the last 2 possessions, you could probably get the ball back again before the end of the half. But
it's true. It looks like it says 4th and 2 on the scoreboard, but it looks like it's only a half a yard. All right, let's see. Here's the handoff. Nothing there. Stopped completely.
They were in that
Greene County held.
Yeah, they were in that same look where they had the 3 running backs, Jake McDonald under center, and Greene County obviously had watched film on that and was ready for that all day. And again, LOA's offensive line just let them run right past them.
Yeah. And that took too long to develop.
Yep.
You had the 3 backs in the backfield. You went to the guy who was on the far right, coming all the way over to the left. It just took too long to develop when you're trying to just get a yard. We need to run straight forward on that.
All right, so Greene County takes over on downs. 5 minutes, 44 seconds left in the half. Up 7-0. They are on their own 13-yard line, so they got a ways to go.
There's a snap to Garrettson. There's a throw out to the right side. Dropped. That's number 4, Dontrell Grable. We've talked about him a lot tonight. He's been a big part of the offense.
So 2nd and 10 now.
A little bit of confusion, it seems, on the Greene offensive side. There's a snap. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a flag there, but there isn't. So wide open over the middle. Great throw. It's going to pick up 20 yards and a first down.
Yeah, Garrettson rolled to his right, and yeah, he had that man who just kind of sat. It looked like LOA was kind of in a zone defense. He just sat in the middle of a zone where nobody was, and Garrettson got him the ball easy.
Okay, 2 men to the wide left. We're on the right hash mark. There's a snap. Handoff up the middle. And what looks like maybe 3.
I don't know. Yeah, it looks like they're going to give him 3 with the late push and fall forward. LOA met him at the line pretty well there.
Actually, looks like a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Again, 2 men to the left side. Wide. There's only one covered. Here he goes. He's coming out there now. Number 17 is coming out to defend. But he looks really, there's a real chance that you could go long here. All right, quarterback he was scrambling and squirted forward for about 7 yards, and it looks like it's 3rd and 1.
Yeah, he ended up making something out of nothing because he was being chased out of the pocket, but was able to fight forward. So it'll be 3rd and 1 now. LOA subbing in some defensive linemen here.
Oh, we got a flag
Yep.
on maybe a little bit of motion for the against Greene. Let's see what happens. Legal procedure, Greene County, 3rd and 6. Now instead of 3rd and short.
So first quarter, we saw LOA shooting themselves in the feet with penalties. Now it's Greene County's turn here in the second quarter.
Okay, now we have wide receiver out to the left all the way almost to the sideline, 2 on the right side. Big spread offense, only 3 down linemen for LOA. There's the throw out to the man on the left and a spin move and falling forward. Nicely done. He avoided
impressive.
one tackler, then had a man on his legs and did a spin and dove forward very close to the first down. It looks like he might have it.
The ref's saying he doesn't, though.
Okay.
He's just short. Oh, no, they're giving it to him. Never mind.
Yeah,
First down.
it looked like it was right on
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Okay, so they're moving the chains. First down. That was a big play. Good misdirection. We've seen a lot of offensive, changes in the Greene County team.
All right, we got a timeout for Greene County. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the half. Greene County up 7-0. Each week, Rail EMC is proud to salute the hard work of the on-field performance of area high school linemen. We'll announce this week's lineman at the end of the game. You're listening to the Game of the Week on OSN.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to feel stronger, healthy, and more energized? Underground Strength and Wellness is Lake Oconee's new walk-in clinic for prescription weight loss, hormone replacement therapy, thyroid optimization, peptide therapy, IV hydration, and vitamin injections. Get direct, personalized care from our nurse practitioner to tackle low energy, low libido, and other health care concerns. No appointment needed. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, located at 1041 Parkside Commons, Suite 101, next to Frank's Chiropractic. Underground Strength and Wellness, Lake Oconee.
Doc 103.9.
And welcome back to Lake Oconee Academy. The score is 7-0 Greene County. Greene County has the ball with 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the half. Coming out of the timeout, it is 1st and 10.
Greene County has done a good job of dominating this half.
So far, yeah. If it weren't for penalties for Greene County, it'd probably be a bigger lead.
In the shotgun, one man on the left side, short side, two men on the right, and he's looking way down the middle of the field. Oh, I think that's going to be a pass interference. It looks like he was holding him.
And I don't think it needed to be. Like, I don't think
ball
he
was
needed
overthrown.
to hold. Yeah,
ball was overthrown.
He wasn't going to catch up with it.
Exactly.
So that's a
mistake.
bad defensive lapse there by LOA, because that's going to be, so that'll be a first down. And that's what's really hurt LOA too, is that the penalties they have given up have been those big 15-yarders.
Yeah.
I mean, that's now 45 yards on 3 penalties, plus a handful of smaller penalties. So like I said, right when Greene County was kind of shooting themselves in the foot, you give them new life now.
Yeah, you're on the 40. They're on the 41 of LOA. And again, they spread the offense out. That's creating havoc on LOA, actually. We had a blitzing man from the right, a quarterback faked and then hits. Wow, man. He hit that linebacker.
He's feeling it.
Oh, yeah. That linebacker's a good player in LOA, right? Number 50, Logan Davis. He was there. They hit hard.
But that was Greene County's defense was dialed up, and they just read it wrong. They thought Garrettson handed it off, so they dove for the running back, and Garrettson kept that ball.
He picked up 3, 2nd and 7. Paid for it a little bit. There's a snap, handoff inside. Looks like plenty of room and a lot of burst of speed. We got another flag.
And I bet it's going to be a hold.
Yeah.
So again, that was a great run, good burst of speed, got to the first down marker, but it is going to be all for naught, I think. Yep, hold on Greene County, so that'll come back. While they're moving the ball, another quick update. Lincoln County now leading 35-6 over Warren County in the second quarter. Morgan County up 21-0 over Pike County. Putnam County down 14-7 to Jasper County.
Putnam County's had a lot of close games this year.
Much improved from last year, though.
Yeah.
They did not have a lot of close games last year.
They started off, we were there week 1 for the first game against Greene County, and they won.
All right, Greene County coming out in that Wildcat.
Yeah, we've got 3 backs on the left side, and there's it's a direct snap to the running back.
Yep, and he follows all those blockers.
Yeah, number 4, that's Dontrell Grable, who we've called his name a lot.
But there's a flag after the play.
A little extracurricular after the play. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, I couldn't see from over here who it was against.
Probably a personal foul on somebody.
He ran a lot on that play. He only got a couple of yards. He was mostly running left to right. Personal foul on LOA. So once again, a good defensive stop by LOA negated by a big penalty.
That's 15.
Yep.
Still tons of time. 2:35. 2 timeouts left for both sides, but 2:35 to go on the 31-yard line of LOA. This is a huge opportunity for Green to go up by 2 scores before the half.
Still in that Wildcat. He's going to... Oh, there's the play looks like it's going to be blown dead. I didn't see a penalty. Did somebody call a timeout? Not sure what happened there. Maybe they snapped the ball before the refs said they could. Still subbing guys in and out. Not sure. But they were in that Wildcat formation. They still are, but it looked like Dontrell Grable was going to drop back to pass. Let's see if they stick with that play here.
There's a snap, handing off to the inside, and spin move, and quick up the middle that really, and that's a late move by the entire pile for an extra 5 yards. So that was really a good gain of 8.
And that's just muscle on muscle in Greene County wanting it more.
Yes. Well, Greene County does have some size up front, and they were pushing the pile for sure. So 2nd and 3, it looks like, just inside LOA's 25. There's a pitch to the left side, and that's going to be a first down. Very good gain. Helmet is off for someone. Looks like an LOA player. He's going to run over to the sideline. Get that equipment fixed.
So that's going to be a first down for Greene County.
It is. 1st and 10 from what looks like the 16-yard line, maybe the 15.
Yep. So under a minute and a half now in the half.
And, no pressure here for Greene County. They're doing a good job of just taking the clock down. Depending on this, if this doesn't gain a lot, I would probably call a timeout. Let's see. There's a throw down the middle. Ooh, we had a fall, boy.
A really late flag.
Very late.
I disagree.
I agree. I think he tripped himself. Yep. I think he tripped himself.
They're going to call pass interference, but I don't think it was.
Yeah, I think he either was tangled up himself with the
or they got
with
their
the receiver,
feet tangled up.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that was an interference, but we're not out there making the call.
No. And as I often mention, there is a shortage statewide and nationwide of refs and umps. So if you are interested, go to ghsa.com and apply to be a ref. They need you. You can make a little money.
And I'm sure they train you too, right?
Oh,
they
yeah,
send you to ref school?
Yep. All right, it's going to be 1st and 4 now.
Looks like they only gave him a 5-yard bump, right?
I think it was half the distance to the goal.
Okay.
He's going to be in. Flags everywhere, though.
Yeah, that is, two.
Yeah. So I think that's going to come back.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like it might have been like
They definitely sealed that left
Yeah.
side, and
It
so
almost looked like a chop block or
Maybe.
something. We'll see if they call holding or something else.
it's going backwards. He's going to be walking the Greene County way.
So that's going to negate the yards they got for the pass interference.
Looks like it's only 5. A long 5. Maybe 10. All right, they're on the 18-yard line. 55 seconds to
Yep.
go in the half. Still 2 timeouts remaining, so I wouldn't say they're under pressure from a time perspective. I wonder if Garrettson is hurt,
Yeah.
because we haven't seen him in a while.
All right,
Okay.
handoff, and
Yeah,
it is.
nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, that was a good hit.
Yep.
Yeah. There, that's sending a message. I think I would call a timeout.
And it looks like that's exactly
Yeah.
what Greene County's going to do. So with 41 seconds left, up 7-0, Greene County takes a timeout. This update has been brought to you by State Representative Trey Rhodes, proudly serving as your state representative from District 124. You're listening to the Game of the Week on OSN.
Fixing things just got easier. The new Ace Hardware Madison is right in your backyard on Eatonton Road, featuring brand name power equipment from Gravely, Aaron's, and Echo. Ace Hardware Madison is your outdoor grilling place for Big Green Egg, Traeger, Weber, Blackstone, and more. And when you have painting to do, they have Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. For the best brands plus award-winning service, it's Ace Hardware Madison, 2640 Eatonton Road.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Doc 103.9.
Welcome back to Lake Oconee Academy. We're coming out of a timeout with 41 seconds left in the half. Greene County driving up 7-0. LOA did defer, so they'll get the ball to start the second half. So if they can get a stop here, they can kind of start with renewed energy in the second half. If they give up, Greene County, on the other hand, can go into the halftime break with momentum if they can score in the next 3 plays or so.
And it's a chilly night here, and expected to be in the low 50s as the evening wears on. And there's a lot of people that are shivering in the stands. It looks like.
All right, Garrettson is back out there at quarterback. So you did mention he took a hard hit a little earlier.
And he took a long break, but he's back. They need his arm here. All right, there's the snap. Fakes to the inside. Looks for the throw across the middle. Oh, wide
Put
open.
it right in his hands. And it just slipped out. Wow.
Dontrell Grable, who has been featured tonight, he's almost had a touch on almost every play, and he was wide open right through his hands. Perfect throw, perfect design. Just missed it.
I thought it was funny coming out of that timeout, though. Greene County's had a lot of holding penalties. One of LOA's defensive linemen was talking to the ref, pulling on his pads down like he's pulling me down, holding me every play. We'll see if we see more of that.
Lobbying. He's gonna be a politician.
Hey, it works sometimes, You tell a ref what to look for, they will.
All right, it's 3rd and 14. There's the snap, rolling to the left. He's looking to throw. He may have crossed.
It's intercepted.
And that could go all the way. No, it closed quickly. That good play by LOA to pick that one off.
Yep.
It almost looked like he had crossed the line of scrimmage, but no flag.
And Garrettson was just staring his man down a little too long.
Yes, a little too long. Yeah, he was wide open and it allowed everyone to close.
So that was Parks Hyam, number 15, with the interception. But yeah, what you were just about to say, he saw that, and Hyam was able to just step in front, grab that ball. So big defensive stop there for LOA. They've got 25 seconds left. I bet.
Take one shot at it.
I bet they go for a little run play here, see what they get. If you get a good first down here, maybe you take a timeout and then go at least try to get it in field goal range. We'll see what happens here.
It's a very tight formation. Not much going on with this. It looks like they're just running the ball up the middle, perhaps. Now it's a pitch to the outside. Nothing there. And pushing him out. He's going to go out of bounds.
He did get a few yards there.
That's true. He did make something from nothing.
Yep. Because, yeah, at first, Greene County busted through the line. It looked like they were going to get him, but he was able to continue stretching it to get about 5 yards.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good play on his part.
And that was Griffin Stanford there on the carry.
Broken play. 16 seconds to go. I think it's time to toss one down the field.
Yeah.
See if we can get one.
LOA does have 2 timeouts left. A score here, and they get the ball back after the half as well, if they can get the score here.
Yeah, legitimately, they probably have 2 to 3 plays. There's rolling to the right, looking to throw, throws back left, and that was
Great block.
Yeah, very good block, but just too long to develop.
Yep.
And they've got only 7 seconds left. They have called the timeout. It is a first down, but now you have really one bomb to the end zone.
And, yeah, I think if Jake McDonald doesn't hesitate there, that could be a big play. All right, they'll take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. 7-0, Greene County, 7 seconds left. This update brought to you by Greene County Sheriff Donnie Harrison and the Greene County Sheriff's Office. You're listening to the Game of the Week on OSN.
For over 15 years, Covington Hearth & Home has been making dreams come true inside and outside of your home. Whether you're looking for a wood or gas-burning fireplace, one with lots of heat or only for looks. Plus, Covington Hearth & Home sells, services, and installs gas grills, wood stoves, and outdoor kitchens, and more. Check out their mobile display trailer for real fire gas logs. Online at CovingtonHearthAndHome.com or call Jack Frost at 706-318-4145.
Doc 103.9.
Welcome back to Tucker Field at Lake Oconee Academy. 7 seconds left in the half. LOA has the ball on about the 43-yard line with 7 seconds left to go. They do get the ball back after halftime. We'll see what Coach Stewart cooked up during the timeout, because like you said right before we took a break, they really only have time for probably one more play.
Yeah, just to throw it down the entire length of the field. They're on the 43-yard line. They're on 43, so 57 yards. This is likely the last play of the half. They are going in the shotgun. Give them a little time to.
CJ Stembridge out wide.
And only defended by one guy. And he is running hard. And he's open. It's caught.
Oh, he's still up.
He's still up. And he's going to break a tackle. And another.
Oh, come on.
And
He's in. Touchdown.
Oh,
Holy cow.
What a play.
What an effort by CJ Stembridge there.
Wow, no flags.
No flags.
No flags.
Right before halftime with time running out, CJ Stembridge.
Triple covered too.
Yep.
And he defeated
honestly,
the ball.
no disrespect, but an underthrown ball by Jake McDonald. He had to come back and get it.
Actually, the underthrow helped
It
him.
probably did, yeah.
Because the 3 guys were back.
Yeah.
It gave him a chance to come back for the ball and have more room to then evade them, because he put on some really good moves and beat 3 guys.
Leo Inestrosa out to add the extra point here and tie the game.
Well, that's quite a kick.
Yep.
Right through the middle. And
so that's going to do it for the first half, and we'll go into the locker room tied up 7-7. LOA will get the ball back after the break.
Yeah, that was a great play, because he also had lots of time by the offensive line. They created a lot of time.
All right, we'll send it back to the studio, and we'll come back in about 10 minutes. This update brought to you by Madison Car Care on Confederate Road in Madison. You're listening to the Game of the Week on OSN.
Doc 103.9.
Mike's Tire Depot is your smooth ride specialist. Family owned, family run for 30 plus years. Now with 3 locations providing fast, friendly service and same day turnarounds. Major brands include Toyo, Michelin, and Nitto. Always stocked and loaded with new and used tires, wheels, lift kits, and trailers. Mike's Tire Depot also offers front end and brake work. Open 8 to 5 weekdays, 8 to 2 Saturdays in Madison, Covington, and their newest location on Harmony Road in Eatonton, a mile west of the Pyramid.
A reminder from C.W. Smith Insurance.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, Getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
CCW Smith Insurance in downtown Greensboro, your auto owner's insurance agency. Call 706-453-2278.
Hear that? That's how plumbing problems start. This is how they end. With a call to Grimes Plumbing. The Grimes family has been keeping the lake area flowing for 4 generations with trusted, reliable service for your home or business. Repairs, inspections, installations. We do it all. Just give us a call. Call Grimes anytime. Grimes Plumbing, 478-452-9175. That's 478-452-9175. Or visit llgrimes.com.
Oconee Valley Healthcare continues to grow, offering complete health care for your family. OV Health welcomes Dr. Grace Ajase, offering complete medical care for your foot, heel, ankle pain, athlete's foot, fractures, diabetic foot care, strains, sprains, and more. Dr. Ajase is located at the OV Health Specialty Clinic at the downtown Greensboro location each Monday through Friday. Be well and log on to ovhealth.org.
Down South Diesel keeps them rolling. From maintenance and light-duty repairs to engine swaps, Down South Diesel does it all, specializing in Power Stroke, Duramax, and Cummins engines, offering B&W trailer hitches, ranch hand, cam locker, ready lift, Cognito, Fox shocks, and lots more accessories. Repairs and accessories for most side-by-sides, and offering the full line of Tacticam Reveal Trail cameras and POV cams. Open 7 to 4 Monday through Friday. Down South Diesel, 1011 Commerce Drive, Madison, 706-319-0428.
Doc 103.9.
Time for another OSN halftime report as we head down the final stretch of the high school football season. Tonight, it'll be the last regular season games for the GIAA and the next to last GHSA contest for the 2025 campaign. We'll get you updated on scores from around the area in just a few minutes. In Thursday night football, Washington County got a much-needed win in Macon, beating Southwest 28-14 as the Golden Hawks improved to 4-4 in the region and 4-5 overall. On OSN tonight, GMC Prep and Wilkinson County are battling on Lake Country 102.3's Game of the Week, with the winner getting a home playoff spot in the first round in a couple of weeks. And the Game of the Week on Doc 103.9 is the Battle of Greensboro, Lake Oconee Academy hosting Greene County. Tonight in Lincolnton, Lincoln County is honoring 3 state championship teams, the 1985, 1995, and 2005 title winners. Let's check out area players mentioned by the Georgia High School Football Daily for their performances last week. The overall player of the week in the state is Jack Rhodes of Aquinas. Rhodes, formerly the GHSA leader in receptions, was turned into a quarterback versus Baldwin and had 10 out of 15 night with 2 touchdowns, 201 yards passing, 49 yards rushing, and a touchdown, 4 catches, 4 solo tackles, and 3 pass breakups. Morgan County quarterback Davis Strickland was a top 5 performer for the week. He went 25 out of 26 in passing, missing his first attempt and connecting on 25 straight. He threw for 222 yards and 4 touchdowns in the win over Jackson. Also recognized by the Daily, Athens Academy's Grayson Stafford had 3 tackles, an interception, caught a touchdown pass, and returned a blocked field goal 40 yards in the victory over Elbert County. Briarwood quarterback Cutler Fleming ran for 238 yards on 37 carries with 5 touchdowns and was 9 of 15 passing, plus he intercepted a pass. Also recognized this past week, Jasper County quarterback J.T. Thomas, who ran for 144 yards on 14 carries and was 8 of 9 passing for 117 yards and 2 scores in the win over Social Circle. And Washington-Wilkes wide receiver and defensive back Sharik Meadows had 8 catches for 120 yards, made 9 tackles, and intercepted a pass. Here's this week's check of area teams on the composite poll, made up of 6 different polls from around the state. Lincoln County still holds on to first place in Class A Division II. The Red Devils are now first on 3 of the polls and second on the other 3. Jasper County is tied for 12th in Class A Division I. The Purple Hurricanes mentioned on just 2 polls despite being undefeated. In Class 2A, Morgan County moved up 1 spot to 2nd, and Thompson held on to 10th place. And in Class 3A, Athens Academy maintained 6th place, and Aquinas jumped up a notch to a tie for 7th. South Georgia's Pierce County stayed on the composite poll's top 10 list at number 9 in 2A, but the school dropped out of the Dailies and AJC's top 10. For the first time in 96 weeks, after a loss to 21-point underdog Crisp County. Pierce County have been a staple in 2A rankings since 2018, which was the 6th longest active run in the state, according to the AJC. The GHSA is losing another program. Savannah Country Day, a member of the GHSA since 1957, is leaving that association beginning next fall for the GIAA, according to the Savannah Morning News and the AJC. The private school in Savannah currently plays in the GHSA's Class 3A through A private classification. Savannah Country Day has won 24 GHSA state championships overall, but none since 2006. 14 of those titles have come in golf and tennis. The announcement of the change came Wednesday after more than 18 months of research, according to the school. With an enrollment of 375 students, Savannah Country Day could be in GIAA's AAA or 4A. 3 former area high school football players will be inducted Saturday in the Georgia High School Football Hall of Fame. Tom Nash of the old Washington High, now Washington-Wilkes, will be enshrined during the ceremony at the College Football Hall of Fame in Atlanta. Nash's senior season was in 1922. Greene County quarterback Josh Nesbitt will go into the Hall with his final season as a Tiger in 2006. And running back and defensive back Robert Edwards will be inducted Saturday. His final season at Washington County High was in 1992. Other notables going in, Kirby Smart, Lindsey Scott, and Cam Newton. The improvement tracker from the Daily, which shows the top improvement in each classification from last year to this season, has a number of area teams mentioned. Morgan County is number 1 on the Class 2A improvement tracker, with Jasper County 6th in Class A Division 1. Lincoln County is number 2 in A Division 2. And on the Class 3A through A improvement list, Athens Academy is 4th, Aquinas is 7th. In all of the GIAA, Brentwood is 2nd, John Millage is 3rd in records from last year to this year. We'll take a timeout and then come back with scores from around our area before getting you back to your game on OSN.
Doc 103.9.
Think about all that's important to you, your family, your possessions, your future. Tina Gregory from Country Financial reminds you all it takes is one phone call to her, and she'll be there to help with insurance to protect what matters most, and financial services that help you prepare for the future. Best of all, Tina aims to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford. Call Tina Gregory at 706-942-6001 to chat about your insurance needs today.
For the best flooring deals on dry land, it's Madison Flooring. Lake Country family owned, Madison Flooring sells and installs hardwood, waterproof flooring, tile, laminate, and vinyl, plus countertops and custom interior rugs. Entry level to top quality, Madison Flooring has your best price with discounts for teachers and first responders. Shop the 8,000 square foot showroom on Eatonton Road in Madison. Open 8 to 6 weekdays, 10 to 2 Saturday. Madison Flooring.
Does the change of weather have you thinking about making some changes of your own? Hey y'all, it's Mary from GMC, and if you're thinking about your next steps in higher education, GMC is ready to help you. Our quarter system and diverse modality options make education accessible. Whether it's in-seat or online, our enrollment coaches are ready to get you started. Call 478-387-4846 or visit gmc.edu. Classes start soon, and it's never too late. And one more thing, go Dogs.
Jeff Francoeur here. As a farmer, I know the importance of Georgia Farm Bureau's advocacy work on behalf of farmers. I also know the importance of being part of a team. The Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance Company is always the home team, supporting our local communities and offering affordable home, auto, and life insurance for Georgia families. Georgia Farm Bureau, always the home team.
See David Urshanda at your Greene County Farm Bureau Insurance Office on South Main Street in Greensboro. Call 706-453-2677. Mr. C's Rent to Own in downtown Greensboro offers name brand furniture, electronics, and appliances at low, affordable weekly or monthly rates. And at Mr. C's Pawn Shop, they'll pay top dollar for almost anything of value. Find out why your locally owned and operated Mr. C's was voted the best pawn shop in Georgia's Lake Country. Got some stuff you don't need? Bring it to Mr. C's for cash. Mr. C's Rent, Own, and Pawn Shop on West Green Street, downtown Greensboro.
Doc 103.9.
Welcome back to Tucker Field at Lake Oconee Academy. It is halftime. The score is tied 7-7. Lake Oconee tacked on a very late touchdown with 7 seconds left in the half, tie the game up. Greene County scored on their first possession of the first quarter, and then we basically just had a back and forth for the rest of the first half until that very last play. LOA will get the ball back to start the second half, so we'll see if this momentum carries over. But a surprisingly fast first half.
Yeah, and they're both doing what they both need to do. LOA kept the mistakes to a minimum, which we were saying it could be their downfall. And Greene is continuing to show that newer offense that we saw last week and is moving the ball well. Had some mistakes, though, that set them back, both with penalties and everything else. So, it just seems to be neither team is making enough mistakes for the other to pull ahead.
Right. We did have that one big interception thrown by Landon Garrettson right there at the end of the half. Parks Hyam picked him off while Greene County was in. They were at about the 22-yard line. Hyam picked him off, and then that turned into 7 points for LOA a few minutes later. Exciting first half, a great rivalry. We did see a little bit of chippiness, but honestly, after the first few plays, that seems to have died down. Everybody's chilled out. We're here to play the game, not beat each other up. So.
Yeah, they're both teams are performing well. So, this is what you want. We want close games because it's just more exciting for the fans and everything else, and for us. And so I think that's good that we're having at this point of the season. We're having now our most competitive games, which is fun to watch and fun to be part of.
Absolutely. So let's look around the area at some of the other games happening tonight. We've got some big games with some big scores. All of these games are either at halftime or the third quarter. GMC Prep is down to Wilkinson County 20-3. Athens Academy leads Rabun County 29-27. Baldwin and Westside Augusta are tied at 7 apiece. Brentwood up big against Gatewood 41-8. At halftime, Edmund Burke and Briarwood are tied at 14 apiece. Hancock Central is beating Twiggs County 20-16. Jasper County up a touchdown over Putnam County 14-7. Village with a big lead 42-0 over Mount DeSales. Jones County up 10-7 over Eagles Landing. Lincoln County, where we expected them, up 49-6 over Warren County. That's again, Lincoln County is number 1 in the region. Warren County, I believe, is number 2, and that just goes to show you the difference between Lincoln County and everybody else in this region, that they're beating the number 2 team in the region by 43 points at halftime. So they'll have a running clock going in the second half. Morgan County up, not quite as big, but still in control, 28-0 over Pike County. That's another big one. I think Pike, if my memory serves, was pretty good. They may have been second or third in that region. And Morgan County looks like they've been in control the first half.
We had a chance to see them a couple times this year, and they certainly are the best team we saw of the games we've covered.
Oglethorpe County leading Providence Christian 13-7. And then finally, we did have a final from Thursday with Washington County leading Southwest Macon 28-14. Also unrelated to high school football. Last I checked, and it is still the same, the Dodgers lead the Blue Jays 1-0 in the bottom of the second. So this update brought to you by the Greene County Sheriff Donnie Harrison and the Greene County Sheriff's Office. We'll be back with some more analysis of the first half and a preview of the second half. Right after this, you're listening to the Game of the Week on OSN.
Doc 103.9.
Greensboro Tire Pros has been servicing vehicles reliably for generations. Family owned and operated for over 42 years. They're here to make certain your car or truck is keeping its promise to you. Their straightforward approach to tire and auto service includes nationwide warranties, honest advice, and a great selection of Continental tires for passenger cars, trucks, and SUVs. Take the stress out of tire shopping. Install Continental tires today at Greensboro Tire Pros. Visit in-store or online anytime at greensborotire.net.
The ultimate summer essential, sunglasses for the adventurous at heart. The Sun Center at Lake Oconee Eye Care keeps you stylish and protected, offering the brands you love and premium UV protection with a wide range of classic to trendy designs and vibrant colors. Express your unique style while enjoying the summer sun. Pick up your favorite sunglasses from the Sun Center at Lake Oconee Eye Care and let the adventures begin. The brands you love are at the Sun Center at Lake Oconee Eye Care. Stay stylish, stay protected.
It's gig season, and that means Sparklight has 1 gig internet to cover every room and power every device every day. Get reliable 1 gig internet on our fiber-fueled network for $29.95 a month for the first 3 months. Available with intelligent Wi-Fi powered by Eero. Call 888-998-8630 or visit sparklight.com. Sparklight, always working for you. Auto pay and paperless billing required for promotional rates. $69.95 a month for months 4 to 12. Regular rate $90 a month. Equipment, taxes, surcharges, and fees not included. Eero and all related marks or trademarks of Amazon.com Inc., Eero LLC, or its affiliates. Restrictions apply.
Arcella Mining and Land Company is hiring both Class A and Class B truck drivers for local hauling. We offer affordable health, dental, and vision insurance, company-paid life insurance, matching 401k, and driver retention bonuses. Arcella Mining and Land, an equal opportunity employer and drug-free workplace.
Learn more about Arcella Mining and Land Company, including why you should join the Arcella Mining team. Visit arcellamining.com. To apply, find Arcella on Indeed.com and on Facebook.
WDDK Greensboro, Madison, Eatonton, a proud member of the Oconee Radio Group. Doc 103.9.
Welcome back to Tucker Field at Lake Oconee Academy for tonight's game of the week. A big rivalry matchup between the Greene County Tigers and the Lake Oconee Academy Titans. At halftime, we are tied at 7 apiece. First half MVPs. I would pick for LOA, CJ Stembridge. Scored the final touchdown with 7 seconds to go. He's had some big plays. A huge running play at the beginning of the game brought back by a flag. For Greene County, despite his interception there at the end of the second half, I would pick Landon Garrettson at quarterback. He has thrown some beautiful passes so far.
Yeah, he's had a very good first half, and both teams have played well. They've both had mistakes, just enough to keep each other in the game, but not enough to let one be further ahead than the other. So with a 7-7 game, I would like to see them both probably open it up a little bit more. I think the constant 3 runs and then, 2 or 3 first downs and then punt the ball away or have a fumble or be stopped by penalties, is not what you want to see. I think you want to try to open it up a bit and see if someone can get a lead here.
And who's going to clean up their penalties? Who's going to clean up their mistakes?
Yeah.
Because one of these teams is going to have one less mistake than the other one and win this game. I'm interested to see who that's going to be.
That's true. And I'm a little surprised at actually how Greene, who I think has a speed advantage, we certainly saw it last week with against Washington-Wilkes, and they have a speed advantage here. And, but LOA's doing a good job of corralling them and shutting them down and just letting them get, just enough yards, but not break through.
Yeah, LOA's defense is doing and they've been that way in most games this year, I think, where they are able to keep the play in front of them. And like you said, they give up 3, 4, 5 yards, but they don't give up 25 yards, 30 yards.
Yeah, the bend not break defense.
Exactly. Greene County, on the other hand, we've seen their defensive line is very big. They've been wrecking the LOA offensive line so far tonight. It's been that secondary that's been weak for them. If LOA is able to get the ball to the outside or into the next level, then they've been able to take off.
Yeah, I think if LOA does more shotgun plays and gets back and gets some time to throw, I think they will have an offensive advantage. Because you're right, the corners and the safeties for Greene are just not quite the same size difference or speed difference that the other players are.
And I hate to do this because I hate when announcers do this on TV, but I can't help but think about that 4th down play on about the 21, 22 yard line for LOA. They could have brought out Leo Inestrosa to kick. He almost certainly would have made it, and the score would be 10-7 right now with LOA getting the ball back instead of tied up. They went for it on 4th down, did not get it. Obviously, you
never know what else happens.
You never know what else happens. Hindsight's 2020, all those cliches, but gosh, that's 3 points they left out there,
Yeah, and I think they should probably think about in the second half of trying a field goal if they're on the 25 or 30 yard line and they're stopped, rather than run 4th down and turn the ball over. Wouldn't be better to give that young man a try, because he certainly has the leg, as we mentioned at the beginning, before the game even started, of watching him kick 48-yarders rather simply in practice. That's a weapon they should utilize.
All right, the LOA football team is running out onto the field to warm up. The band is marching off the field. The clock says 19 seconds. I am nearly certain they'll throw an extra 3 minutes on there like they usually do. But we'll take a break and then come back for the beginning of the second half. You're listening to the Game of the Week on OSN.
Doc 103.9.
In today's world, it's more important than ever to have a place you can come and unwind. Somewhere you can relax and be yourself. At Amici, we've been proudly serving as a community living room for the last 27 years. No stress here, just great food in an environment where you can kick back and catch your breath. So why not leave the house tonight and come home? Visit us online to find your neighborhood Amici. Amici, come in, grab a bite, relax.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to feel stronger, healthy, and more energized? Underground Strength and Wellness is Lake Oconee's new walk-in clinic for prescription weight loss, hormone replacement therapy, thyroid optimization, peptide therapy, IV hydration, and vitamin injections. Get direct, personalized care from our nurse practitioner to tackle low energy, low libido, and other healthcare concerns. No appointment needed. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, located at 1041 Parkside Commons, Suite 101, next to Frank's Chiropractic. Underground Strength and Wellness, Lake Oconee.
Fixing things just got easier. The new Ace Hardware Madison is right in your backyard on Eatonton Road, featuring brand name power equipment from Gravely, Aaron's, and Echo. Ace Hardware Madison is your outdoor grilling place for Big Green Egg, Traeger, Weber, Blackstone, and more. And when you have painting to do, they have Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. For the best brands plus award-winning service, it's Ace Hardware Madison, 2640 Eatonton Road.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Covington Hearth & Home continues to sell, service, and install gas, pellet, and wood products, gas grills, outdoor kitchens, outdoor furniture, and custom fireplaces, gas or wood burning. Jack Frost and the Covington Hearth & Home team are as close as your computer or phone. Log on to CovingtonHearthAndHome.com or call 706-318-4145 and wait till you see their mobile display trailer for gas logs. It's a live burning display that can come to you. CovingtonHearthAndHome.com.
Doc 103.9.
Welcome back to Lake Oconee Academy, where the Titans are tied with the Greene County Tigers 7 apiece. You have just under a minute until we kick off the second half. LOA will get the ball to start the second half. And as we mentioned right before we went to the break, LOA left 3 points on the field in the first half. Inestrosa right now practicing kicks from way out. He has missed one, and the one he missed hit the one of the uprights pretty much dead on.
Yes, it's foretelling what you've been talking about is use him, right? Look at that. Look at that form that he's got.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get to the 30-yard line, he's just about automatic.
Yeah, he really is solid. You don't normally see a high school player that effective at kicking.
And I don't think there's a team in the region for sure who's got a kicker like that. Lincoln County has a decent one, but as you were just telling me, read those stats real fast while we wait for them to line up for the kickoff.
Oh, yeah, for him, he is leading the region, first in the region with 4 field goals and second in total points as he scored 22. So 10 extra points in addition to the 4 field goals. Or actually, no, it would be less than that because that would be 10 extra points. So, so 22 points total, second in the region in scoring, first in the region in field goals.
That's impressive.
That is impressive. So they should utilize that weapon more.
All right, the halftime clock has run out. 12 minutes on the clock for the third quarter. LOA is going to receive the second half kickoff after scoring with 7 seconds left in the first half.
That was a big mistake by Green to allow that play to happen.
Yeah.
That was one play. They did have 3 guys down to cover him, and the ball was underthrown, which enabled the receiver to come back and get it and then produce some moves to be able to get past 3 guys. But that was just a shame that they let that through.
So LOA has number 4, CJ Stembridge, and number 35, Griffin Stanford, out to receive the kick. Greene County has Alfredo Aguaya Vega setting up to kick. Last time we saw him kick off, he couldn't get the football in the tee and ended up just kicking it off the ground. Just a little
little frustration.
We'll see what happens here.
Interesting that the small size of Green and their kicking team.
Yeah.
Versus the rest of their team. Like when you see the defensive and offensive lines, they're so large. And these guys, generally you're going to have the guys who are not playing as much on offense and defense in your special teams, but it's surprisingly small, this crowd.
All right, so we do have the ball on the tee this time.
It's up.
And there's the whistle. Here's the kick.
Lefty.
Good kick.
Good boot. Caught at the 10. Stembridge running for it. Ooh, wow. He was met by 3 guys all together.
And that's the story of the game so far. Despite the score, LOA has not blocked well.
Yeah.
And they didn't block for Stembridge there. And there were 3 Tigers just all at once converged on him. And you could hear it with our headphones on. I could hear it up here.
Exactly. Now he got up fine.
Yeah.
He sprung right up. But that was a full speed.
So LA is on about the 21-yard line, their own 21-yard line.
Wide receiver out way right, and the defender's close on him. That's a chance to beat somebody. Okay, there is the snap. It is a handoff to the left side. Good little gain, 3. It gets things started.
I think that was Cam Jeter with the handoff there. We haven't seen him much tonight. He's a smaller guy, but he can scoot if he gets that ball in his hand and gets some space.
Pick up a 4. They gave him 4. So it's on the 25. There's a snap. There's an inside handoff. Ooh, nothing there. Nothing there. That took a little bit of time to develop, and it allowed those defensive linemen to break into the backfield and stop that. It's only a loss of a yard. That's a generous spot, I think.
But you can't run plays that take that long to develop if your offensive line isn't going to hold.
Correct. Yeah, and the size difference between the 4 down front of Green versus the lineman on LOA, it is notable. So 3rd and 7, dropping back. Some type of false start, I think, or something. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Stembridge was in motion, and I think
probably turned it up a little early.
Yep. So not so far, LOA has not shown much of that momentum going into the second half. They've kind of reverted back to their old ways of the first quarter.
Yeah, and we've seen that in the games that we've covered for LOA. They do tend to have a fairly high number of penalties.
Now behind the sticks, 3rd and 12.
Dropping back, rolling to the left. Not much there, but a little dump up front. to Stembridge, and he got a fair number of yards, but not enough for a first down. They'll be punting.
Yep. That's another one of those, like, I don't hate the play call, but it's like the third down play we've seen where they didn't even throw it anywhere near the sticks,
and
where you need to be.
I think with the large defensive line, what they should have done there, because it's 3rd and 11, to go to a shotgun, so where he gets a little bit more time,
Yep.
and the ability to see the play develop without, taking the snap and dropping back and then fighting off the defenders coming in.
John Harris Funderburk on to punt. And again, Greene County kind of close.
Ooh, that almost was blocked.
It
But
was.
what a beautiful punt. All the way
and
down.
he fumbled
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, all the way
He
down.
picks it back up.
Oh, sometimes that can be a benefit for the return. But
Not today, though. He only got about 2-3 yards after he wasn't able to wrangle it in. So Greene County will take over on their side of the field.
It's interesting. I was going to say, I'm not sure why they marked it on the far right hash when he was tackled in the middle, but just to give them a visual of where to mark.
Let's see what Greene County's got here in the second half as they take over on offense after a defensive stop.
Yeah, big offensive line as they've had all game. I'd like to try to establish a run game if I'm them for this.
And that's what they do.
Yeah, there we go. And it's
he's got
wide
a big
open.
hole.
What a hole. That's a 15-yard gain. Yeah, that was really nice. They blew that hole open on the right side, and it was enough to drive a truck through.
Yeah. And number 6, Cam Jeter with the tackle, who's their safety. You don't want the safety making the tackle on the running back.
Yeah, so let's see if they keep it on the ground. That was certainly a good play. There's a snap. They are handing it off. And another big hole and another first down. So that's about 12 this time. So 2 big running plays for Greene County.
And some really strong blocking up front by the offensive line.
Very strong blocking. They are creating holes. Two men out to the right, a little wider than they've been in the versus the first 2 plays. Here's the snap. Oh, a bad snap, and just dropped. And QB keeps it.
He is swallowed up.
He is swallowed. There may be some penalty about the way they brought him down.
I don't know if it won't be a face mask on Garrettson, though, because he had his hand right in the defender's face mask.
Yeah, he was doing a stiff arm. Let's see what they say. Waving it. Oh.
No, yeah.
Some type of illegal motion or something. Declined. Oh, they'll take the play. Smart.
Oh, gotcha, because he lost more yards than would be the penalty.
Exactly, and they lose the down.
Yep. So good defensive play there by LOA.
Very good.
So officially it was an illegal shift. So it's 2nd and 16, 15, 2nd and 15.
Okay, this is an interesting formation. What's going on here? Okay, here the right side guard and tackle seem to be in the backfield for a bit of time. All right, here comes the formation. It is in a shotgun, the snap, handoff up the middle. Not much there, but he gained a bit. It's going to be 3rd and 13, 14 yards.
Yeah, that was better defended that time on the run by LOA.
Yep, good pursuit by them. They held that down. So it's definitely passing down here, although it is 4-down territory, so they have 2 plays to make this. Saying 3rd and 12, it looks more like 13. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. He's looking out left. He's got plenty of time, and then he's running, and he's got the first down. What a nice play! What a nice play. He took off just at the right time, and had plenty of room to run. That just shows you the offensive line advantage that Green has by being able to hold the defense away enough time for that to develop. Good defending by LOA on the secondary, but that gave him a lot of time. All right, that was a run up the middle for about 3. So it's 2nd and 7, and time is clicking. 7:20 to go in the third quarter. Greene County not taking any worry of moving fast. They're allowing the clock to move, and
LOA showed blitz.
Yeah, LOA did show
so
blitz.
Now Greene County's going to change the play.
Yeah, it does look that way. How much time on the play clock? Oh, it's not running, actually, so he's got all the time in the world. All right, here's the snap. There we go. Throws it out to the left side. Had some blockers in front. A long screen pass to the left side.
And that's pretty well defended by LOA.
Pretty
They
well
only got
defended.
about 3 yards.
You're in 4-down territory here,
Yeah, I'd
though,
say
on
so.
the 21 or 22. 22-yard line. 3rd and 3. Scoreboard says 2, but I think it looks more like 3.
I was thinking it looked more like 4, but what do I know? I don't have great eyesight. 6.5 minutes left, still tied 7-7. 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Shotgun formation. Got one man wide to the right, flankers on the left. Flankers on the right side to block, basically, and it worked well. But I don't think he got all the way to the first down.
It's going to be close. Let's see where they put the ball.
Yeah, I think he actually did get there.
The marker guy's saying it. No, there it is. There's the signal. So they got the first down on the little toss play there. So this is similar to what we saw at the end of the first half. Greene County able to fairly easily move it down the field, but that drive ended in a Landon Garrettson interception. Let's see if they can close here. Landon's not in the game. They're in the Wildcat again, and they hands it off to the left side, and he busts through for a nice little gain there. Oh, he's still up.
Yeah,
there.
Nice play.
Wow. So he's going to get another first down. Maybe a half yard short. Yeah, because he was met after he'd run for about 6 yards and then just muscled for 3 or 4 more.
Green's doing a good job of mixing up the
They
offense. They have really done that well.
Still in that Wildcat formation.
Yeah, which is awesome. And then here we go to the right side. Not much there this time. That took a little bit of time to develop and wasn't quite as smooth, but it looked like it was second down, actually.
It was second down.
so
I can't tell if he got enough yardage.
Seems like they're moving it. Yeah, it seems like they're moving the chains.
Yep, there's the signal. So he did get the yard. So it's going to be first down. First and goal now.
Yeah.
5 minutes left in the third quarter.
In the Wildcat again. There's the snap. He's got a full team of people leading him to the left side, but he strung it out.
Yeah.
LOA strung it out well, and that prevented that from getting too much.
He only ended up with about 2 yards there, I think.
But boy, they've eaten up a substantial part of this quarter.
We're almost 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter now, and they're happy to.
Yeah, 8 minutes of possession, or nearly 8 minutes of possession. And they're taking their time in terms of calling the plays.
Kind of giving LOA a dose of their own medicine.
Mm-hmm. Shotgun formation. There's the snap to the running handoff up the middle, and
it's
that is going to be a touchdown. Yes, it is.
We've seen that play before, too. They're in that Wildcat again, and the quarterback made it look like he was running. He did run to the right for about 2 steps, and the end was coming around, and he hands it off to go.
Inside handoff and comes it up, breaks it up the middle. Really, they really have done a nice job.
Yeah. That was an efficient drive there by Greene County to get to that touchdown. Used a lot of time. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's the extra point.
That was
almost blocked, but it is good.
I don't know how he missed that.
I don't either. So
it looks like he hurt himself though. He's limping.
Yep. With 4 minutes left, the score now 14-7 Greene County. This update brought to you by Madison Car Care on Confederate Road in Madison. You're listening to the Game of the Week on OSN.
Mike's Tire Depot is your smooth ride specialist. Family owned, family run for 30 plus years. Now with 3 locations providing fast, friendly service and same day turnarounds. Major brands include Toyo, Michelin, and Nitto. Always stocked and loaded with new and used tires, wheels, lift kits, and trailers. Mike's Tire Depot also offers front end and brake work. Open 8 to 5 weekdays, 8 to 2 Saturdays in Madison, Covington, and their newest location on Harmony Road in Eatonton, a mile west of the Pyramid.
Doc 103.9.
Welcome back to Tucker Field, Lake Oconee Academy. Greene County has just scored to take the lead 14-7. 4 minutes, 7 seconds left in the third quarter.
Do you know the naming, Tucker Field? Who is it on?
It was named after Otho Tucker, the founder of Lake Oconee Academy.
Excellent.
And the story I heard is he really did not want them to name it after him, and they did it anyway.
Well, that's quite a good story.
All right, here's the kick.
Again, very small, undersized kicking team for Greene County. Nicely scooped up. That was the line drive, scooped up with a
good
big return.
And a flag. Going to be a block in the back, I think.
Oh, boy, he scooped that at about the 22,
Picked
23
that up like
yard
a ground
line.
Ball.
Yeah, it was scooting.
Yeah.
And, like a shortstop. Picked it up, ran forward. They would have had the ball on the 41. Let's see what this penalty is.
That was number 15, Parks Hyam, with the return there. But it does look like, unfortunately, like this is going to come back some.
Is it a spot of the foul? It looks like they are.
Yep.
They're going from the spot of the foul, which is back to the 33-yard line. So they'll go back from there versus being on the 41. It's going to be a big.
And that's just a silly penalty. It wasn't needed. It was away from the play.
Oh, and it's 15. Wow. Yeah, it was away from the play, and it was unnecessary. So they're starting now on the 23-yard line. 1st and 10, 3:58 to go in the third quarter. Jake McDonald back and
hand straight up the middle.
Yeah, it's
That's
nice
going to be
run.
a first down. That was number 19, Alden Barreras. We've seen that play again too, where they kind of make it look like it's going to be a toss to Stembridge and then hand it up to Alden straight down the middle.
Yeah, it's a gain of 11.
You have a Greene County Tiger limping off the field. Can't tell what number it is, though. The gold numbers on the white jerseys and behind somebody going off the field.
Yeah, it was great having their new black uniforms with white letters.
Those are easy to see.
Yes, last week we were able to tell everybody on that. There were, we're not calling that many names because it's very hard to read these jerseys.
LOA tight set.
There's a handoff straight up the middle and a pickup of about 4. So they're doing a lot of no nonsense right now, which is just straight ahead. And this is the way that they may be defeating the size if they can just hold them neutral for a little bit and just get through the line faster. It's actually a decent strategy.
And faster is key.
Yes.
Get the ball to the playmaker and let him go as quick as possible.
There's a snap up the middle again. That was an aggressive tackle.
That was. And that was Barreras again. That's the third straight handoff to Barreras, and Greene County had enough of that. He got about 2 yards, and he literally picked him up and put him back down.
Yeah, almost a little bit of over-celebrating.
Almost. Yeah. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 now for LOA. Really need to hold on to need this first down.
Yeah, it's almost, you could almost argue that, especially with only 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, this is kind of 4-down territory. It's midfield. It would be, if they can get to within 1 or 2 yards, I think they'll go for it. Oh, we've got a man moving, and I'm going to say that's on the defense. I don't think that was drawn. Let's see.
Yep, they're saying offsides on Greene County, so that's going to give them a free first down.
Yeah, he tried to jump that and, create havoc.
And LOA put the man in motion, which drew him too.
Yeah.
Just a little overzealousness by the Greene County defense.
So now LOA's on their 46 with 1:47 to go in the third quarter. I think this one's going to come down to the end. I think this is going to be a close game.
While they're running the play, and I just want to point out some of the fun stuff with small town football. Girl on the sideline taking photos for the yearbook is Ella Strickland. Her cousin is Davis Strickland, the quarterback from Morgan County, who's lighting it up this year.
Wow.
Oh, McDonald keeps it and runs. He's still up. If they give him forward progress, they're going to give him 5 yards to the 50-yard line.
So does they can come from any of the surrounding counties here to LOA?
No, only in Greene County. Those Stricklands live in Greene County, and then Davis's family lives in Morgan County.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, so good little pickup by LOA. I really couldn't tell on that play. It looked like it might have been a broken play. I don't think that was designed for Jake McDonald to run that. Maybe it was, but it looked kind of like he was a little panicked.
Yeah, they're saying 2nd and 4 on the scoreboard, but it's really 2nd and 6. He gained 4.
Receiver way over to the sideline here.
Yeah, that's just to draw people out of the way of things. There's a pitch to the left side. Oh, and a good
Yeah, I think that's going to be a horse collar tackle.
Yeah, that looked like he did get thrown. Yeah, that's going to be 15.
That was a similar toss play, like they almost scored a touchdown.
Yes.
Earlier in the game to Stembridge. Better defended by Greene County there. However, the man he beat stuck his hand out down into the back of his. Oh no, they're calling on LOA, a holding on LOA.
Boy, it did seem like an aggressive tackle.
Yeah.
It did seem like a horse collar.
Yeah,
they're moving back.
They're calling holding on LOA. Okay.
But it looks like it's a spot of the foul penalty, because they're marking it off from where the play ended. So it must have been something to do 15 from where the play ended.
I missed it.
As opposed to actually the original line of scrimmage.
And I'm loath to criticize referees. I think they've been doing a fine job calling the game, but they're not making the calls clear. I didn't see any hand motions of what was called.
Yep, so that's 2nd and 18. Again, we're not being critical. We're just trying to be able to explain it to the radio audience. Okay, dropping back to throw. Rolling out to the right. He's got plenty of. He's just throwing it away. Yep, throws it out of bounds. He's outside of the hash marks. The coach is looking for a grounding call, but he's outside the hash marks.
Well out of the pocket.
Yeah, he's out, and he's outside of the hash marks and throws it.
But there is a flag down, but that's not intentional grounding. He was well outside, unless the flag's for something else. They're going to call intentional grounding. Okay, now I will disagree.
Yeah,
that's a bad call.
Yeah.
He was out of the pocket well.
I think he was influenced by the coach of Greene.
I agree.
Jumping up and down, complaining. Well, that's going to set him way back now. It was 3rd and 18 to start that play.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 1,000,000.
Yeah. Actually, why wouldn't you decline it? Yeah, that's that. There it is. There. So they decline it. That makes it 4th and 18. So it's a clear punting situation. Oh no, I guess why would it? It must be 3rd. So must have been 2nd down. There's a snap. Looking. Oh,
Throwing it.
Yeah, and nothing there.
Yeah, and there was hand fighting between the receiver and the defender, but I think that was a good no call.
Yeah, I agree. That's
but if I don't know if either one of them had quit pushing each other, I think one of them could have made a play on the ball. Either the defender could have intercepted or the receiver could have caught it. It's almost like they were too worried about pushing each other.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be a punt for John Harris Funderburk, who can boom it. He can back them up a good bit here. 5 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and they're not playing him very deep.
No.
Looks like they're only about 30, maybe 35 yards down the field. So if he outkicks them, that could end up in a very good position. Bad snap. Oh, he had a nice line drive kick, and it takes a bounce for Greene County. Really, it was almost like a short wedge to the green.
Yeah.
That just held right there. So 1st on down on the 33.
I like that comparison for our Lake Oconee audience.
Exactly.
So Greene County will take over up 14-7. 5 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They made it look pretty easy on their last drive, just steadily ran the ball down the field.
They're, wearing out LOA with the size advantage that they have on the front line. Yeah, when you just look at them, those 5 linemen that come out in comparison to the LOA team, you can, it's impressive that LOA is able to fight them off as well as they have, actually.
Landon Garrettson back in the game at quarterback. We've seen him and I believe Armstrong sub in and out.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
in motion, hands it off to him.
And Gabriel, too, as well, taking the direct snap a lot of times. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And so the run went up about 7 yards, but there is a flag down for something. We'll wait to see what the penalty is before we break for the quarter.
Yeah.
So it is going to be the 4th quarter now with Greene County up 14-7. Waiting to hear what the penalty is.
Greene County has a coach out lobbying for something.
Yep.
I don't know if that's Darius or one of his assistants.
I believe it's him, yeah. Refs talking to both coaches. So it looks like it is going to be against Greene County. They're backing it up. Only a 5-yard penalty. But that's it for the quarter. So that's where we'll come back with. It is 14-7, beginning of the 4th quarter. Greene County leads Lake Oconee Academy. Each week, Rail EMC is proud to salute the hard work of the on-field performance of area high school linemen. We'll announce this week's lineman at the end of the game. You're listening to the Game of the Week on OSN.
A reminder from C.W. Smith Insurance.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated?
Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
CCW Smith Insurance Agency, your auto owner's agent in downtown Greensboro. Call 706-453-2278.
Hear that? That's how plumbing problems start. This is how they end. With a call to Grimes Plumbing. The Grimes family has been keeping the lake area flowing for 4 generations with trusted, reliable service for your home or business. Repairs, inspections, installations. We do it all. Just give us a call. Call Grimes anytime. Grimes Plumbing, 478-452-9175. That's 478-452-9175. Or visit llgrimes.com.
Doc 103.9.
Welcome back to Lake Oconee Academy, where Greene County leads 14-7 at the beginning of the 4th quarter. So we got 12 minutes left in this big rivalry matchup. As we mentioned at the beginning of the game, whoever wins this will most likely get a playoff spot. If LOA loses, this is it. That's the end of their season. Greene County has one more game next week against Lincoln, which we'll be calling at Greene County. So a lot to play for in this last quarter.
Okay, he got that right. It looked like he'd run all the way back to the 25 to mark that ball, and then realized that the ball was on the 35. And I was going to say something, but he did it himself.
Greene County's got the ball. Landon Garrettson at quarterback.
Now, why is it 1st and 8?
Oh, I don't know.
It's 1st and 8.
He hands it off, and it is blown up immediately. That was number 20, John Harris Funderburk, on the tackle there. He jumped the snap and was in the backfield pretty much as soon as it was handed off.
So 2nd and 8 now. Gain of 0. The 1st and 8. Interesting. All right. They're in a shotgun. There's the snap, rolling to the right. Lots of time and a good throw. Oh, through his hands.
Yep, again.
Yeah, it was a good throw.
Threw a dart at him.
Yeah, and that would have been a first down.
Yep. Just couldn't quite make it happen.
They're doing their best to try to keep LOA in the game.
Yeah. It's going to be 3rd and 8 now.
Well, regardless of the outcome, I do have to say that it's nice to see that Greene has had a total reversal through their season, and they are kind of finishing strong. Oh, what a nice move by the defensive end to kind of. Oh, that's got to be a flag. No. That was a pretty close
That was
call.
close.
That was
close.
a pretty close call
he
there.
was heading out of bounds when he got hit.
Yeah,
but
he was hit out of bounds, but it was, there was everyone was coming over there at the time.
But good job with the defense flushing Garrettson out of the pocket.
Exactly.
He did gain about 4 yards, but it's now 4th and 2.
Yeah, interesting if they're going to try to go for this, I wonder. It looks like they may be.
And it's hard to know with Garrettson being the one who does the punting. It looks like they're going to go for it.
It does look like they're going for it. They've got 3 wideouts on the right side, running back right to his right, stacked on the left. Go right up the middle, and I don't. Yes, he's got it. Second effort. Beautiful. You're right. The second effort, he got there.
And that was classic. That is the type of play that coach will be screaming at his defense, because every football coach and everybody who's ever played football knows low man wins, and that's what happened. The running back just got low.
And he
got almost on the ground and just dove forward to get the couple yards he needed.
Absolutely. He made that by a half a yard only on a 4th down play. That's a big play, because that gives some more time off this clock. 10:57 to go in the game. 14-7 Greene over LOA. There's a handoff up the middle, a big hole. He's going to break it, and he's getting down to 31 of LOA. So that's about a 20-plus yard gain.
Yeah, he just exploded through the line.
Yeah, very, very good.
And LOA's defense is looking gassed right now.
Yeah, that's number 8 for Greene. August Haynes who ran that ball. Number 7 in the backfield, Jaquez Hull. Here's a snap up the middle and avoided one tackle, but good pursuit by LOA to prevent that from, I think it's zero gain. Be 2nd and 10.
Somebody's loud car.
Yeah, that doesn't seem street legal.
Right.
LOA is so close to the road, the field. You know, you get some. We've seen a few fire trucks. We've seen,
So
now,
it's 2nd and 10. Greene County happy to let the clock run while they get set.
There's a snap, throws it out to the, oh, what a nice throw out to the right
really
side.
Good play, and he's still up.
And that was a 25-yard gain, 24-yard gain.
And just an easy play, too.
Yeah.
Just caught his man in stride and a little flare out to the side there, and LOA just didn't have enough men over there.
Clock still rolling, 9:25 to go in the game. If they get to touchdown here, it's going to be hard for LOA to come back. There's out to the left side.
A similar little
wide receiver screen,
but much better
defended
there by Greene
for sure.
County.
Yeah, I think
by LOA. I mean,
I think it's a gain of 0.
Yep.
Yeah, actually a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. I'm beating the call that the score maker there, the scoreboard guy, the operator. Here we go. Handoff up the middle, and missed tackle. That's going to be a touchdown. That's going to be a touchdown.
It's going to be a touchdown.
Wow, dragged in 4 guys into the end zone. Well, that is.
We do have a flag on the play. I'm almost certainly going to be some sort of unsportsmanlike conduct. Which, if it's on Greene County, it'll just affect the kick. Yeah, that was a muscle run, too. Just kept his feet moving and pushed it in.
Yeah.
Wait to hear the call. Yep, so it is unsportsmanlike conduct on Greene County.
So will they mark that off on the extra point, or will they do that on the kickoff?
Looks like they're going to mark it on the extra point. So the result of the play is going to be a touchdown. So Greene County's now up 20-7, 8 minutes, 39 seconds left. Coming out for the extra point here. But they're putting the ball at the normal spot, so I guess it will be enforced on the kickoff.
Yes.
Waiting on the refs to put the ball down and let them go. Looks like they're having a chat with the teams. Oh, okay. Now I'm not sure what the refs are doing.
They're having a conference. Yeah.
And as I mentioned earlier, despite the penalties on both sides, this has been a quick game. It's 9:48 p.m. with only 8.5 minutes left in the game.
Oh, got a little anger on the LOA side from one of the coaches.
All right, now we're up to kick. It was
that's
nearly
missed.
He missed it.
Pulled
it
it.
was
Pulled
nearly
it.
blocked.
It was
and I
nearly
think it kind of
blocked.
freaked him out there, and he pulled it.
I
So
agree.
that'll make it 20-7 with 8 minutes 39 seconds left. This update has been brought to you by State Representative Trey Rhodes, proudly serving as your state representative from District 124. You're listening to the Game of the Week on OSN.
Oconee Valley Healthcare continues to grow, offering complete healthcare for your family. OV Health welcomes Dr. Grace Ajase, offering complete medical care for your foot, heel, ankle pain, athlete's foot, fractures, diabetic foot care, strains, sprains, and more. Dr. Ajase is located at the OV Health Specialty Clinic at the downtown Greensboro location each Monday through Friday. Be well and log on to ovhealth.org.
Doc 103.9.
Welcome back to Tucker Field at Lake Oconee Academy, where Greene County has just scored. They missed the extra point, so the score is 20-7 Greene County with 8 minutes 39 seconds left. Because of an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty after the touchdown, Greene County's kicking off backed up at about
25.
Yep.
Oh no, 30 looks like.
No, it'll be the 25. Yep, they'll
25.
kick from the 25. So LOA should get some decent field position out of this.
Yeah, it'll be important for them to score quickly.
Yep, because they don't have a ton of time.
That's right, and then that missed extra point could loom large as this game goes on.
All right, here comes the kick. Oh, it's
an
onside.
onside kick,
It
but it
didn't
doesn't
go
go
10
far
yards.
enough. No.
Yeah. So they're just
Wow.
staring at the ball. They don't want to touch it because they know it didn't go far enough.
Wow. Very interesting call there.
That was.
That you've really given LOA a real chance
I
to
don't know
come
about
back.
that. Yeah.
That is a very interesting call. Let's hope that doesn't come back as a second guess move at the end of this game. But this is a huge opportunity now for LOA.
Absolutely.
You're going to be able to get down quickly and potentially score and be within 6 points
They
if
only
they make
have to
the
go
extra
34
point.
yards.
Yeah.
All right, so they are lining up in the shotgun now. 2 running backs with McDonald in the backfield.
Stembridge is like a little halfback on the flanker side. There's a snap, handoff up the middle.
Nothing there.
No. I think it's time for them to open up.
Yeah,
a
we
little
gotta
bit.
be looking downfield.
Yeah.
But you hate to say it, but that's what we've said in games past that we've called for LOA, and they kind of have their game plan. I don't know if the coaches feel that they don't have the players to do that, or they're afraid of the risk of a turnover. I'm not sure, but they usually kind of continue to play their game. All right, looks like we've got an officials timeout here, so we'll take a break too. It is 20-7 Greene County with just about 8 minutes left. This update brought to you by Greene County Sheriff Donnie Harrison in the Greene County Sheriff's Office. You're listening to the Game of the Week on OSN.
Down South Diesel keeps them rolling. From maintenance and light-duty repairs to engine swaps, Down South Diesel does it all, specializing in Power Stroke, Duramax, and Cummins engines, offering B&W trailer hitches, ranch hand, cam locker, ready lift, Cognito, Fox shocks, and lots more accessories. Repairs and accessories for most side-by-sides, and offering the full line of Tacticam Reveal Trail cameras and POV cams. Open 7 to 4 Monday through Friday. Down South Diesel, 1011 Commerce Drive, Madison, 706-319-0428.
Doc 103.9.
Welcome back to Lake Oconee Academy. The score is 20-7 Greene County. LOA has just gotten the ball back. There are 8 minutes and 9 seconds left in the game. 2nd and 10 on the 34-yard line.
Shotgun.
Yeah,
Man
Stembridge.
spread way left and Stembridge on the right side as a flanker. He's in motion. Snap gets through, and QB is going to go down on the 49. What a big mistake that was. That's a loss of 15 yards, 14 yards, and it's 3rd and 26 from the 49.
Sorry, Greene County was, there are 2 players celebrating after the play. The ref pulled his flag out of his pocket but didn't throw it, and the players ran away from it. Yeah, that's a big mistake for LOA when they needed a chance to get back into it, which, I mean, it's not over, but now it's going to be 3rd and 26.
Yeah, and sadly, that was self-inflicted.
Yeah.
There was really no pressure or anything. It just went through his hands. All right, 3rd and 26. This is, I'd say, a throwing down. Here we go. Rolls out to the right side. He's being pursued, and he's going to have to throw it downfield. Oh,
Ooh,
what a
close.
What a good throw, but well defended.
Yep.
But, boy, he had to really thread that in.
He did. So it's now going to be 4th down and 26.
Yeah, they're going to go for it. There's only 7 minutes to go in the game.
I feel like you have to.
Yeah,
right?
you're down by 2 scores. You got to go. Yeah, unfortunately, he only had the one receiver on that one sideline to go to, and he was triple covered. So it's really hard to thread that in there. It's a full 10, 20, 25 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 26, 4th and 26.
They've got it spread out, though. They're going to go deep.
There's rolling to the right. It's a pitch out to
It's a reverse, and he's got no blockers.
There's no blockers. That just took way too long to develop.
It took too long, and I'm watching up the field at his blockers, and they're backing up from Greene County players instead of engaging them.
Yeah.
We do have a Greene County player down. He's up on his own accord, but he's going to limp off the field.
Oh, they're going to carry him off.
He's going to need some help.
Wow.
So that's going to be a turnover on downs. Greene County's going to get the ball just under 7 minutes left, up 2 touchdowns, 20-7.
So I think you look. So here's the situation where LOA is going to have to see if they can have a good play on the first down play and hold them, and then call a timeout right now. I think so often you see coaches wait and save these timeouts. I think you're down by 2 scores. You've got to make something happen.
Right.
I think you use these timeouts now. But it really requires a good stop on the first down. That's the first thing. If a guy gets 7 or 8 yards here, you're going to waste one if you do it there. Shotgun formation, back, handoff up the middle, and a big gain right off the bat. And he got the 7 or 8. Let's see. I think they're going to let this clock probably roll.
So pretty much the opposite of what you said LOA wanted to happen.
Exactly.
Big stop, call a timeout. Instead, they give up 7 yards.
Exactly.
And Greene County's going to take their time getting to the line and calling this next play.
Yeah.
Because they're just going to sit on this 2-touchdown lead. Less than 6.5 minutes left.
And the play clock has not been working all
there
night.
must be some disconnect somewhere. I guess the refs are keeping the play clock on the field.
Back to throw on with.
Boy, he was almost sacked. Overthrows his man.
Wow, going for a bomb on.
Yeah.
They're trying to put it away.
Yeah. And it makes sense a little bit, too. You know, Greene County has not had a successful season. They've only won 1 game.
Yeah.
They've come up short a couple times. And, you know, rivalry, they want to make sure, they want to win and win with style.
Yes. 3rd and 3. But that's questionable because you're just extending the game for LOA.
Yep.
There's a snap. There's a handoff up the middle, and he is not going to make it. So it'll be 4th and 2.
So
a long two.
Let's see what Greene County decides to do here. They're right at midfield. I don't know if you don't go for it, try to hold on to this ball and put the game away.
Exactly. And even if you turn it over, you're not giving them terrible field position from. They're going to be in midfield, so it's still a long way to go. That looks like what they're going to do.
They're going to go for it.
No, they're trying to draw them.
Yeah,
that's what they're trying to do. They'll probably let the play clock run down to nothing and just take a penalty. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to. No, they snap it, and it's going to be a first down.
More.
Yeah, you know what? That was pretty tricky because it kind of caused everybody to relax, thinking that they were just going to let the clock run down, and they decided to snap it and had a big burst of energy up the middle. Yeah, now if your LOA has to stop the clock here on this next, so they have to stop them here on this down and then start using their timeouts. This is where LOA just doesn't have the firepower to do the quick strike type of offense.
Yeah, you're right.
Snap up the middle, handoff, good yards, about 4 to 5. 4 looks like 2nd and 6. Everyone looks kind of content to let this thing kind of wind down. Second and 6. 36-yard line of LOA. They're just
Greene County
just let the
taking
clock
all the
up.
time.
There's the snap, handoff up the middle, gain of 3.
Not quite enough for the first down. We'll need about 3 more yards on 3rd down.
Yeah, so short 3 looks like. It's a little bit. The first down looks like it's a little bit in front of the 30-yard line, and they're on the 33. So it's a 2.5 yards.
We're now under 3.5 minutes. Again, Greene County taking their sweet time.
Yes.
Juicing every second they can.
Up the middle again, and it's a first down and
what
more.
A move.
Oh, look at this move. Wow. What a fabulous run. August Haynes, senior.
Very impressive run there.
Listed as a linebacker tight end. So this is is actually interesting because this is where Greene County has been putting people in new positions over the last couple of weeks to try to find some magic. And it looks like they have. Now they're spreading out the field wide on the left side. Again, everyone's content to let the clock wind down. You'd think LOA would use the timeouts.
It's kind of like they're waving the white flag here.
It seems so.
Like we gave it our best shot and didn't work, so.
That looks like something. I think that was offsides on Greene County.
Oh, they're going to call. Yep, you're right. That's what you just said. Sorry, I was going to disagree and say the same thing you said. So it is a false start. Real fast, we have 3 final scores of note. Lincoln County, as we said, they defeated Warren County 55-6. Morgan County defeated Pike County 41-7. And Oglethorpe County defeated Providence Christian 34-7. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Morgan County, I can't remember who they play next week, but I believe whoever they play, that's going to determine the winner of that region. That's another handoff
straight
for
up the
Greene
middle.
County.
Oh, what a burn.
And there might have even been an offsides by LOA that I think the refs kind of let go. Because they had a blitzer coming in, and I think he went across the line early.
Looks like LOA probably called a timeout there.
Yep. So they'll take a break. We'll take a break. The score is 20-7 Greene County with 2 minutes, 2 seconds left. This update brought to you by Madison Car Care on Confederate Road in Madison. You're listening to the Game of the Week on OSN.
Think about all that's important to you, your family, your possessions, your future. Tina Gregory from Country Financial reminds you all it takes is one phone call to her, and she'll be there to help with insurance to protect what matters most, and financial services that help you prepare for the future. Best of all, Tina aims to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford. Call Tina Gregory at 706-942-6001 to chat about your insurance needs today.
WDDK Greensboro, Madison, Eatonton, a proud member of the Oconee Radio Group. Doc
103.9. Welcome back to Tucker Field at Lake Oconee Academy, where Greene County leads 20-7 with 2 minutes, 2 seconds left. Yeah, the vibes on Greene County's sideline are high. You got kids dancing, playing shadow basketball. Meanwhile, a lot of dejection on the LOA sideline.
First down, or second down and 3. And there's a handoff up the middle that looks like we have a new quarterback, actually.
It does.
That's, no, that's Landon Garrettson.
So we have another timeout by LOA with 1 minute, 53 seconds left. Score still 20-7. Each week, Rail EMC is proud to salute the hard work of the on-field performance of area high school linemen. We'll announce this week's Lineman of the Week at the end of the game. You're listening to the Game of the Week on OSN.
For the best flooring deals on dry land, it's Madison Flooring. Lake Country family owned, Madison Flooring sells and installs hardwood, waterproof flooring, tile, laminate, and vinyl, plus countertops and custom interior rugs. Entry level to top quality, Madison Flooring has your best price with discounts for teachers and first responders. Shop the 8,000 square foot showroom on Eatonton Road in Madison. Open 8 to 6 weekdays, 10 to 2 Saturday. Madison Flooring.
Doc 103.9.
Oh, because you're doing 2.
Welcome back to Lake Oconee Academy. The score is 20-7 Greene County with 1 minute, 53 seconds left. Coming out of a timeout by LOA. As you said, I mean, they're showing that they are putting up a little bit of a fight, but I don't know why they didn't use the timeouts earlier.
Yeah, they should have.
Because you need 2 touchdowns.
For sure.
So even if you get a turnover here, you got to get another one.
Yeah. They needed to play a flawless game to win this, I think.
And they did not at all.
They did not.
There were a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
And they didn't capitalize on the mistakes that Greene County made.
That's right.
Because Greene County has played far from a perfect game.
Such a size difference, though, too, between the on the lines, especially. The speed positions seem to be similar, but the linemen very, very outsized. Here's a pitch up the middle, and that is going to be enough for a first down.
He's still up, and they're pushing the pile. Okay,
yeah.
He almost, it looked like it was about to go in.
Yeah, it's getting a little chippy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Little in-the-face movement around. Whoa, pushing the ref a little bit. Helmets are off.
Yeah, he's going to have to come out of the game for that.
Yeah.
If you take your helmet off, you have to. If your helmet comes off, you're supposed to sit out of play. But it looks like the refs are just going to let it go. Minute 43
That's dangerous
left.
anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they need to prevent that from happening.
I agree.
Darius is spending a lot of time on the field.
Yeah.
He's quite animated in the amount of the refs are giving him a lot of leeway, to come all the way out onto the field. Clock is running.
Number 39, Adrian Dunn, the senior, entering the game.
Snap, rolling to the right. Looks like they're going to score.
Yep. So add 6 points. It's now 26-7. 1 minute left.
Okay. Green's getting a little overexcited. Win with grace and dignity. But they've had a tough season. And they've had a good 2-game run in the last 2 weeks. So they've improved a lot.
And that's what I was thinking just a moment ago. Looking at these two teams, we've called a number of games for both. One of these teams, Greene County, has improved week after week. The other one, LOA, has seemed to regress almost. It seemed like they were playing stronger
at the
earlier
beginning
in
of the season. I totally agree with you.
And they don't have a whole lot of injuries. Like it's not because they're depleted anywhere. They just
when we saw them early in the season, they were really playing well and coming very close to winning, and then just kind of things slipped a bit for them.
All right, here's the extra point. Low snap, almost blocked again.
I think that's good.
But it is good. So it's going to be 27-7, Greene County with 1 minute left. This update has been brought to you by State Representative Trey Rhodes, proudly serving as your state representative from District 124. You're listening to the Game of the Week on OSN.
Does the change of weather have you thinking about making some changes of your own? Hey y'all, it's Mary from GMC, and if you're thinking about your next steps in higher education, GMC is ready to help you. Our quarter system and diverse modality options make education accessible. Whether it's in-seat or online, our enrollment coaches are ready to get you started. Call 478-387-4846 or visit gmc.edu. Classes start soon, and it's never too late. And one more thing, go Dogs.
Doc 103.9.
And welcome back to Tucker Field at Lake Oconee Academy, where Greene County has just tacked on an extra 7. It is now 27-7. Greene County with exactly 1 minute left. They're about to kick off. And now we'll see. It's kind of just playing for pride now for LOA. I'm interested to see, do they try to go for the end zone in this last minute, or do they just kneel it out and end the season?
Yeah, I think at this point, probably run the ball out. And you don't want to risk an injury or anything like that.
Right. Yeah, especially with basketball season starting.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these boys play that too. All right, a little squib kick picked up by Parks Hyam. He's going to take it to about the 32-yard line.
Okay.
Oh, now we got flags.
Yeah.
Now we don't need this,
There's no reason for the showboating going on. There's no reason at all.
Well, there's no reason for the showboating. There's no reason to get angry at your showboating either. Like, if you didn't want them to clown on you, you shouldn't have given up 27 points. But if you're up 27-7, you need to just win with grace.
Win with grace and just be, happy that you're going to get into the playoffs. Be humbled by your first round, probably.
Also, Greene County still has to play Lincoln County next week too. I don't know if I wouldn't call and just be like, "You want to just not?"
Oh boy,
because that's Warren County who beat Greene County pretty handily. Lost to Lincoln County 55-6.
Will that be down there, or I wonder where? I wonder if that's
no. It'll be at Greene County.
Oh, it's going to be at Greene County. Okay. We will be probably at that game.
We will, yeah.
We'll get to see it firsthand.
I'm interested in Lincoln County going into the playoffs. Like, if they run into a team that is kind of their equal how will they handle the second half, just because Lincoln County's had so many games with a running clock. Like, I don't think they've played a full second half in a long time, you know. The ref's taking some time with these flags. I think they're kind of letting both teams cool off.
Yeah.
I think this is intentional. I mean, there are about 4 flags on the field, so we'll see what ends up happening here.
Yeah, they haven't actually marked anything off yet, it seems. Okay, unsportsmanlike conduct on both sides, I believe. Then there's a personal foul. Declined. Another personal foul, declined. Another unsportsmanlike conduct that they'll take.
Accepted.
Yeah. So 2 unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
And were they all against Greene County?
It looked like, I think he pointed one
to LOA. Okay.
And this is what always gets me. The same thing happened last year. The Greene County fans booing. Like, it happened. We watched it. You can't do that.
Yeah,
and,
there's no reason for it.
Like, all right, now it looks like we're about to have some more football played. 53 seconds left. 27-7 Greene County leading.
Does LOA have their starting quarterback in there, or do they have some new guys in there?
I don't see McDonald on the sideline, so he must be out there, I think.
Doesn't seem so.
Yeah, it does look like maybe they put some.
Number 20 looks like he's quarterback.
But that's John Harris Funderburg, who normally plays tight end. Okay, now they're marking off the penalty. So LA is going to have the ball at about the 37-yard line.
All right, let's see. Throw a bomb. 63 yards.
Yeah.
Get a touchdown.
Right. Onside kick.
Onside kick. Do another.
It's improbable. It's not impossible. Jake McDonald is in at quarterback.
They need 3 scores. Okay. Handoff up the middle. Not much there. Close to a face mask on that. All right. Little too crazy going on here on the.
Yeah, I'm still seeing some chippiness.
Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like a player's down for LOA.
He's good.
Yeah.
So 39 seconds left. Greene County leading 27-7. So barring a literal football miracle, Greene County is going to win, which will pretty much guarantee them a spot in the playoffs, and LOA's season will be over. They do not have a game scheduled for next week. So it'll be time to switch over to basketball season.
Handoff up the middle, and it's a good run of about 15 yards.
It's Alden Barreras on that run.
So it's a first down, but they're not stopping the clock. They'll stop for the first down, and once it starts to run, it's running now. The ref is called, and they're taking their helmets off.
That's it.
Yeah, and they're going to congratulate their crosstown rival. And
so, yeah, I mean, as you're saying, good for Greene County, massively improving over the last couple weeks.
Yes, agreed. I think that's exactly what they wanted to do, and that's really, they've shown a really, really good job doing that. So now they'll get to see what it's like to play against Lincoln County.
Right.
And that'll be interesting to see. So that'll be a real test. And we'll be at that for next week, and we'll see how that goes.
All right. Well, we'll be back here with a second recap of the game, as well as our Rail EMC Lineman of the Week. Greene County wins 27-7. This update brought to you by Greene County Sheriff Donnie Harrison and the Greene County Sheriff's Department. You're listening to the Game of the Week on OSN.
Doc 103.9.
A reminder from your Greene County Farm Bureau Insurance Agency.
If discounts are the only thing that you're looking for when you shop for auto insurance, discounts may be all that you get. And pretty soon you'll start missing things like coverage and service. But when you talk to your local Farm Bureau auto insurance agent, you'll get the best rate on the coverage you really need.
See David or Shanda at your Greene County Farm Bureau Insurance Agency on South Main Street in Greensboro. Call 706-453-7562.
Georgia Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Georgia Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company, Smith Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
Seas Rent to Own in downtown Greensboro offers name brand furniture, electronics, and appliances at low, affordable weekly or monthly rates. And at Mr. C's Pawn Shop, they'll pay top dollar for almost anything of value. Find out why your locally owned and operated Mr. C's was voted the best pawn shop in Georgia's Lake Country. Got some stuff you don't need? Bring it to Mr. C's for cash. Mr. C's Rent, Own, and Pawn Shop on West Green Street, downtown Greensboro.
Doc 103.9.
And welcome back to Lake Oconee Academy, where the Greene County Tigers have won the big rivalry game and won their first region matchup of the year, 27-7. So as we mentioned, that pretty much guarantees Greene County a spot in the state playoffs. Meanwhile, LOA's season is now over. They don't have a game scheduled for next week, and that's it for them. So, any parting thoughts on the game?
Well, no, only just to remind people to make a difference in a dog's life and visit the Lake Oconee Humane Society. Absolutely. As they were here all night trying to find a home for 3 dogs.
I am looking forward to next week, seeing Greene County play Lincoln County. I don't think the game's going to be very close. Lincoln County is head and shoulders above pretty much everybody else in the region. I want to see what Greene County brings to the table.
Yeah,
we saw them play well last week and come up just a little short, and they looked even better this week. So to see them improve, take that momentum into the playoffs when anything can happen, and see how they build on that next year.
Yeah, and it is a home game for them, so it'll be on their turf. But
yep.
But yeah, it seems like Lincoln has been beating everybody pretty soundly. So, the likelihood of them winning is probably low. But it has been at least a positive change for this team in the second half of the season.
Absolutely. All right, finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. Each week, Rail EMC is proud to salute the hard work of the on-field performance of area high school linemen. Now for our Rail EMC Lineman of the Week, which since Greene County and LOA are in our broadcast area, we get to pick one for each team. So for Greene County, our Lineman of the Week will be offensive lineman number 51, Ezekiel Frederick. I saw him make numerous blocks. He was a big reason why the Greene County ground attack was so effective tonight. And then on the other side for LOA, it'll go to number 50, Logan Davis. Really, honestly, no disrespect, the only lineman on the defensive side for LOA that I saw really able to do anything successful, to get any pressure, to get any tackles or anything like that. So our lineman of the week, Greene County, number 51, Ezekiel Frederick, and for LOA, number 50, Logan Davis. So that's all I've got.
That's it.
Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you next week back at Greene County for Greene versus Lincoln. You've been listening to, don't let me forget, tomorrow, tune back in at noon for Syracuse at Georgia Tech, and we'll see you next week. You've been listening to the Game of the Week on OSN.
You have been listening to the Doc 103.9 Game of the Week, a presentation of the Oconee Sports Network. Tonight's broadcast has been made possible by Sparklight, Lake Oconee Eye Care, LL Grimes Plumbing, Madison Flooring, Mike's Tire Depot, Mr. C's Rent to Own, Oconee Valley Healthcare, Underground Strength and Wellness, Amici, Arcilla Mining and Land, Country Financial Agent Tina Gregory, Covington Hearth and Home, C.W. Smith Insurance, Down South Diesel, Georgia Military College, the Greene County Farm Bureau, Greensboro Tire Pros, Rail EMC, Greene County Sheriff Donnie Harrison, Madison Car Care, and by State Representative Trey Rhodes. Be sure to join us for high school football all season long on Doc 103.9, the voice of Lake Oconee.